Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Rich Fisher, and I'm here at NC Media, and today we're going to cook a couple recipes that I hope you'll really enjoy. I love cooking, and sharing food with friends is just one of the greatest things and ways to share love. So we'll get started right away. We're going to do a couple different recipes today. First, we're going to do some Asian pot stickers that'll be stuffed with shiitake mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, some cabbage, some garlic, some ginger, and we'll make a really good dipping sauce for them that has soy sauce, lime juice, a little more chilies, a little more garlic. And then after that, we're going to make a salad. Not just any salad, we're going to do a Mexican corn salad. Now, Mexican corn is always really good. People love the Mexican corn with the lime juice and the yogurt and the chilies and the Cotija cheese on the top. But honestly, it can be a little messy, especially those with us with facial hair. Biting into a cob of corn with all that stuff on it, plus a lot of it ends up falling off the cob. So we're going to make that same Mexican cob salad only in a bowl. And we'll have cilantro and corn, which I've already roasted, green onions, and Cotija cheese. It should be really delicious. And corn pretty much is available year-round, so it's not just a summer dish anymore. We're going to start with cooking the vegetables that go inside the I'm cutting up a shallot. The stuffing inside the pot stickers will be shallots, garlic, shiitake mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, and cabbage. And we want a pretty small chop because we're going to be putting these inside small pot sticker wrappers. And if it's a big piece, it's going to be pretty hard to stick in there. So we will chop everything pretty small just to keep everything easy to control. So there's about one shallot in there, and we're going to add a garlic, 1 clove of garlic, and I know they make a lot of different kinds of devices for chopping garlic and things. Still old-fashioned, still like just doing the old chopping, smash it with a knife. Nothing wrong with those apparatus that make that job a little easier and keeps the garlic off your fingers, but I don't know. There's something about the smell of garlic and onion and olive oil. Hard to beat. Okay, we're going to get the garlic and the shallot sauteing. And we'll start in on chopping some cabbage. I'm using Savoy cabbage, a little more tender. It cooks much quicker. We're just going to do a rough chop this way, because again, we're going to chop very small, just to make sure everything fits inside the pot sticker wrappers easily. Cabbage, and we're adding about 1.5 cups of cabbage. Next, we're going to add some shiitake mushrooms, about 3 ounces, and the shiitakes help really give it a more of an Asian flavor than just regular mushrooms. We'll be adding some portobellos too, and again, we're wanting a pretty small chop. It'll just make the whole stuffing of the pot stickers a lot easier. And we'll just add a few portobellos. We're basically adding that for a different kind of a texture inside. The shiitakes are pretty traditional. A lot of pot stickers generally have meat in them. They will have pork most of the time. But vegetarian pot stickers are very readily available in most Asian restaurants as well. And we'll add a few of these. These are actually mini portobellos. They're baby bellas. I'm just going to add a couple of these for texture and a little bit of difference in the flavor. I don't know if the microphone is picking up the sizzling in the pan, but we're beginning to smell the garlic and the onion. While this is cooking, I'll be making the dipping sauce. And the dipping sauce needs to sit a little bit. It helps all the flavors to sort of marry and go together. It's basically about a quarter cup of soy sauce, which we will start here. And I'll use this, let's see, use this bowl here. There's a lot of different soy sauces available. I generally like using low sodium soy sauce. You can always add more salt, but it's hard to take it away. And a lot of Asian food has a lot of sodium, a lot of salt. So I really do recommend using low sodium soy sauce. And I'm putting just a quarter cup in the bowl. See how our vegetables are doing here. Now that they're warmed up a little bit, I'll add a little salt and pepper. You never want to add too much salt to mushrooms. It'll often bring all the water out and it'll make them soggy. So it's a good idea to let the mushrooms cook a little while first before you add any salt. To the soy sauce, we're going to add lime juice. A couple tablespoons of lime juice. We actually have a lime already cut open. And we'll do 2 tablespoons. One there. I know our camera person can smell this. And you have the smell of the mushrooms are coming through now with the onions and the shallots, and the garlic. Yum. There's a teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. All these ingredients will be put on the screen for your future reference. Toasted sesame oil, also a half an ounce, or half a teaspoon. This is getting close. This is almost ready to put stuff inside the pot stickers. And we'll use the same pan to cook the pot stickers. A couple different methods for cooking pot stickers, and one of the more unusual things is first they are fried until they get brown on both sides. Then you cover it and just put a tablespoon of water into it and you steam it, and that gets them soft again. I'm going to add a scallion, green onion, to the dipping sauce. And just about a half a scallion. And again, we're letting all these flavors sit together so it has a chance to blend and meld in there together. We're going to add some ginger. Easiest way to do fresh ginger is to take a spoon and just scrape the skin off that. Easier than a grater, easier than a zester. And then just do a real fine chop on the ginger and throw that in the dipping sauce as well. And we're talking about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of ginger. And because we're not doing a real small chop on these, they'll have a chance to get into the sauce and affect all the soy sauce in there. Now I'll add a little bit of a red chili pepper. You can use a jalapeno or a red chili pepper. And again, since this will have a chance to sit for 15 or 20 minutes, the oils from the chili, the oils from the garlic, and ginger will all be a part of this dipping sauce. And just to help since we've got oil and soy sauce is water, I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of water also to the dipping sauce. And that just helps it blend together better. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. Our vegetables are done. Take it off the heat, and it's time to start stuffing the pot stickers. Now, most grocery stores these days are carrying wonton wrappers, pot sticker wrappers. Pot sticker wrappers are usually called gyoza stickers, and that's how you'll usually see it. Very thin, usually round like this, occasionally different shapes. And you gotta be gentle. They're quite thin. A couple of these, I know I have a couple layers here. You can see it's easy to tear. But nowadays, most regular grocery stores have these. It's pretty easy to find. I think we'll get 8 of these done. All right. Pretty easy, basic method. Okay. And again, one of the tricks is to make sure you don't overstuff. So you can see I've got, a little more than a teaspoon there. And again, this is a mixture of shiitake mushrooms, baby bella mushrooms, garlic, and cabbage. Now, to get the pot sticker to stick together, you dip your finger in water and just run it around the edge of the dough. And you gently fold it over and pinch it down, either with your thumb and flip it over and pinch it down on the other side too. It looks detailed. It's really easy. It's really a fun, easy thing to do. And you can get very creative with the fillings. As I said, if you're a meat eater, pork is a fairly traditional pot sticker filling. I've seen strictly vegetarian ones, things with no mushrooms. It's That's a little bit much. You don't want to put too much in there because if they have too much in there and they're not stuffed well, they'll open up. And you really don't want them to open up while they're cooking. We'll fry them till they're brown on both sides, and then do a quick, about a 2-minute steam. Maybe we'll just keep it to this many. Oops. See, I did not remember to put water on that one, and it didn't stick. I'll get these started to cook. In the desire to be efficient, I'm going to use the same pan for frying the pot stickers. I'll just do it this way. Quick coat of a little oil. And we'll get these started cooking. While these are cooking, we'll make the corn salad. Pot stickers can be a lot of different shapes. This is pretty normal, but there are people who will turn them in and pull them and make fun shapes. There are families that have their own shape that they specialize in. In a lot of Asian countries, the shape that the pot sticker is in will tell you what's in it. If it's a round shape, it'll be pork. If it's a triangle, it's vegetarian. This looks trying to see if the oil is hot enough, and it is. We're going to drop these in here. We'll do a couple more. You don't want to overcrowd them, because instead of frying, they'll steam. And you don't want them to steam quite yet. There, we're going to get a little bit of a sizzle out of here now. While those are cooking, we're going to start on the corn salad. Traditionally, you take a cob of corn, and there's two ways to char it so it ends up looking like these. And I've already done this at home in a desire to be a little more time efficient around here. If you have a grill, that's really the nicest and most fun way to do it. Just put it on the grill. It takes about 10 minutes, and just use tongs and just keep turning it until you get this kind of effect. The char on the corn just makes it so much sweeter. It's really, really a nice flavor. And it only takes about 10 minutes to go from this to this. The first thing we do is take the corn off the cob. And yeah, it looks like it's going to fly in a few different places here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna grab another bowl. Not yet, not brown yet. I believe you can actually buy corn that has been charred already in the frozen section at the grocery stores these days. Not sure how it compares to fresh charred corn, but it could make for a much easier try at making the salad. It happens to be summer right now, so the corn is just especially good. So you can see we've got the charred corn. We will check this out. We're getting a little bit of color on these now. A few more basic ingredients for the corn salad. We're going to add lots of lime juice, a couple tablespoons. We're going to add a red bell. Picked up these cute little ones. Not only is this corn salad fresh tasting, it's really fresh looking. The red, the green of the cilantro, the red chili peppers, very pleasing to look at, much fun. So I've got 2 cobs of corn here. Pretty much the equivalent of a half a red bell pepper that's a normal size, or 2 or 3 of these little ones. There's going to be a bunch of cilantro in it. And cilantro is one of those things, people either love it or hate it. You can certainly leave it out, although it makes a big difference in the flavor of this salad. The other surprise flavor enhancer really is the Cotija cheese that's in it. Now Cotija cheese is a Mexican cheese, and again, nowadays most grocery stores are carrying it. It's usually sold round. This is the packaging actually. And it's very dry and very salty. It's similar to a feta, but drier. All right, these are coming along very nicely. Getting some nice color on them. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of a chili to the corn salad. And again, very individual. If you don't like the heat, I guess I could say stay out of the kitchen, but no, if you don't like the heat, just don't add the chilies. I'm going to add a little more lime juice. And the cilantro. I know people who avoid cilantro just because they don't like messing with the cutting of it. Easiest way, you just take the whole bunch and lightly just go after the leaves at the very top. You can usually get off quite a bit of the leaves without a lot of effort. and without a lot of the stems. These are probably getting close. Yeah. We'll put this sauce in a little bit smaller bowl. Just a little bit of yogurt to add to this salad as well. Just a tablespoon or so. A little bit more. There. And as the final thing in the salad is the Cotija cheese, which totally makes the entire dish. We're going to turn this off. There, we have some pot stickers and sauce. And the final addition to the corn salad is the cheese. And you can see it very flaky, very dry. And there we have it. We have shiitake mushroom pot stickers with a dipping sauce of soy and lime juice, and a corn salad made with cotija cheese, cilantro, red bells, chili peppers, and lime juice. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you to Stifel Financial, proudly helping individuals pursue financial goals, businesses and organizations raise and protect capital, and communities offer a higher quality of life. To learn more, visit www.stifel.com.